Hello everyone, and welcome to Patron Week, where today we are playing Pacific Drive.
What I know about this car is that it has a game in it.
I'm kind of happy you said that, because I have some complaints. Like, I bounced off this game for sort of the reason you just said. We'll get into that in a bit. But yeah, so this won the Patron Week poll, and we're gonna play it. And I've played a little bit of this, but not very much.
This is a cool menu.
Is there a way to start?
I like that they had the guts to put like the text on the other side of the cheap paper. Like you could see the silhouette of like the text printed on the other side of this.
Oh wait, could you? Oh yeah, you can. Hang on. Yeah, you can see the text. You flipped over the flyer. Yeah. All right.
In case you want a fun little side mini game, try to guess how many hours of sleep I got last night during the recording of this episode.
Leave a comment below.
How much sleep you got while we were recording this right now?
No, just guess
or the
during
night
the episode.
Prior to. Okay.
He's micro-napping.
That would explain just like the weird blackouts. Okay.
So we got a little bit of an annihilation going on.
Does this take place in the Pacific Northwest?
Yes, it does.
Why is that always so creepy? Why do people go, oh, that's where I'm going to set my creepy thing?
Twin Peaks did a lot of cultural damage.
Ah, okay.
Is this like... the implication of that almost seemed to be that like Stalker or like Roadside Picnic is happening in the Pacific Northwest, which I'm very here for.
Yes. That is basically what it is.
Imagine like a bunch of fucking people hanging out in Portland, like with gas masks and AK-47s.
It's 1998.
There's a tapas bar that's only open during certain times. To find it, you need to throw these bolts tied with ribbons.
So why do I not have a rear view mirror?
You have a...
I know I have a side mirror, but...
Maybe they just couldn't make it. You know?
Yeah, maybe it's just a huge
maybe it just wasn't
ass.
possible to have two mirrors.
They just couldn't handle that. And I
mean, you would have to render it twice, right?
Yeah, I respect it.
This
Also
is still
just, like,
easier to drive... Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, you know, you probably don't need one.
Oh wait, so there's a button that allows me to, just on the keyboard, that allows me to toggle the wipers, but I can also do that. And
Josh is driving like if you gave a 5-year-old car keys. Like, what does this do?
Yeah.
Wipers? Ah!
I mean, I'm using a mouse and keyboard. Like, it's not gonna be
boy.
good.
Oh
howdy.
boy. Oh, why?
I didn't bother to actually check to see if my controller would work with this, but I could turn it on.
No,
I
it's better
bought-
this way.
An Xbox controller to use with my PC for the first time, like, last year. And I don't drive around with mouse and keyboard unless I absolutely have to anymore.
I'm shocked by
Take
the
that,
games that are better
guardrail.
with, like,
Yeah, fuck you, guardrail.
a controller, like Batman. I used to play
Yeah.
all of the Arkham Asylum games with mouse and keyboard. No longer. What a dumb bitch I was.
I'm pretty sure we did that season with mouse and keyboard.
I
It's
definitely
It's
not
possible
good.
we used a
Mouse and
controller,
keyboard.
but
It's not good. It's not good.
Nope.
So,
I think I bought a controller to play Psychonauts 2, actually.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
having not played this game, I will say I like this combination tutorial slash tone setting opening.
yeah.
Yeah, you just kind of cruising, you know. Driving around in video games is like a fairly mundane activity that people have a lot of tolerance for.
Okay.
And then the music cuts out. See, that's a nice touch as you approach the wall. See, I like that.
It said to stay on the roads, but we can't get to the place from here, so I guess we have to go on the dirt road where this extremely low detail warning sign.
There's a...
Can I get out? No.
Look, you've been warned.
I wanted to get out and look at the sign, but apparently not. Extremely low detail warning sign that can't be read. Just says warning on it. Saying no. Restricted area.
If a sign just said "warning, idiot," I would just turn around and leave, and it'd succeed.
So there's some ominous red stuff going on.
I think I like warning, comma, idiot.
Yeah, warning, idiot without punctuation is unclear. It's ambiguous. It could refer to like an idiot being around that you have to be careful about.
Or it could be informing you of a warning idiot. Like if you continue driving down this road, there's a local idiot that will warn you.
Cool.
Was
That's
that the
my
local
job.
idiot? No, I don't. Cars aren't supposed to fly. Uh-oh.
It's a good thing supernatural phenomena respect roads.
But where we're going, we don't need roads.
I think we do, actually.
I
think we
do.
desperately do.
That generally we would argue that roads are important right now.
The whole game is
The
about
car
getting your
seems
car
to
fixed.
be
No.
on.
Why has nobody else had the idea to just put Stalker somewhere besides Eastern Europe?
The people who made Stalker are from Eastern Europe, I assume?
Well, I mean, like, there's the novella, I think, Roadside Picnic, which was adapted into a Tarkovsky film, Stalker, that's, like, very, like, meditative and very slow-paced and, like, artsy, and then that got turned into a shooter video game.
And then there's the
Which
Metro
I think is, like, 100%
series,
unauthorized.
Then there's the Metro series, which is a very Stalker-esque setting, but also just takes place in Eastern Europe. Although, in fairness, it was written by a Russian, so...
I thought Stalker's nuclear leakage that caused monsters was from Chernobyl.
Yeah,
I don't actually... Okay, well, in the game it might be, say, Chernobyl. In the... I want to say in the movie they just kind of imply a little bit it's Chernobyl.
Hello? Someone out there? Hello?
And then the novella, I think it's just straight up alien shit.
The fade riffs are pretty bad here, right, Josh? So many of them.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah.
Blew up this piece of junk years ago.
My hand isn't special, so
Yeah. You gotta have a special hand to stop that.
put the wheel back on. Why is... This is the sound of me mashing E.
Walk away and
You
come
have to
back
hold
to
it?
it.
You
There
have
you
to
go.
hold it.
There you go.
Hold it? Yeah, alright. Hey, it works. Radio. Still no... Oh, no, there is one. Okay.
This is Tobias Barlow and Francis Cook, located in mid-zone Sector B. Do you read me? I'm picking up your distress signal in the outer zone.
I feel
Looks like
very
you're somewhere
confident that you're
around
not going to
Sector
have the
E.
option to like choose a
Hey,
dialogue
Francis, come
response.
in. Yes, it's urgent.
Oh, yeah.
Leave that
No,
interpreter alone for a
it's not
second.
that kind of
Something is
game.
out there.
Alright, so we passed out, woke up without a car, stole a car.
Do you copy? Hello? Hello? Is this thing working?
Borrowed a car. I don't intend on keeping this car.
But if it's straight,
The game's kind of like if Jalopy was also a survival horror game.
Yeah.
How did you get through the barrier wall? No one's gotten into the zone.
I don't know what jalopy is.
Tell about it.
And if we don't get
It's a car where it's a
That's a good point.
cross-country road trip thing where your car keeps breaking down and you need to repair it and maintain it.
It's kind of nice.
This is okay. So what this is my summer car as a survival horror
sick.
game. Oh, whoops.
I mean, my summer car is a survival horror game. I'm playing,
Emergency
right?
brake, emergency brake.
Where is the emergency brake?
Oh, never mind. You just put it in park. Huh.
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be a handbrake on this
It
thing.
predates it.
Weird.
Check your trunk for a fuel can. Okay.
I wonder if you could beat this game entirely on foot.
I believe, like, very explicitly, no, you can't do that. Yeah, so we'll get into this shortly, but like I saw this game, you know, the trailer and stuff, and I was like, oh, this seems cool, and thought it was going to be a lot more like vibes and driving around, and no, that is such a tiny fuel can, Jesus Christ.
It's boutique.
Fill in your fucking.
It looks like an oil can.
It
It doesn't even.
Yeah.
It does not look like a fuel can.
And,
Oh, no, it's
and this
backwards
game is
gas.
much. Did I turn it off? Oh, I did.
You're
Okay.
dying.
Yeah, this is not good.
We're gonna die in the tutorial.
Yay.
Whoa, wait, hold the phone. There it is again, that blip on the spectrometer.
This game is much more about, like, building your car and rebuilding your car and performing maintenance on your car than it is, as far as I've experienced, like, doing cool, spooky shit.
Oh, sick. So it's
And
basically
so I
Mad
just
Max.
kinda-
What we should be looking at is how
Kinda.
fast this
How,
creature's
did you just say it's exactly like Mad Max?
Like the video game Mad Max.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like the movies. That's not nice. Well, meh.
Holy cripes! No one's here working wheels in here for
Cars are a type of magic in the movies.
to know how a combustion engine's
Yeah.
chugging away out there.
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, the creature needs to get to safety. Then we can think about
boy.
There's a backstory comic for Fury Road that identifies the origin of each individual piece of the chassis of the war rig.
Cool.
When you find that shelter, go on and let yourself in.
I have no idea how canon it is, or ever was, or if that's even a question that makes any sense to ask.
I just feel that yellow energy is not really scary unless you're Green Lantern.
It gives Half-Life vibes. Is Half-Life 2 the only game that has yellow energy in it? Probably not.
Surely not.
I can't think of any
Still
offhand.
fuel can.
No,
But
I can't think of anything.
I'm not counting any shit like Freedom Force that has energy of like literally every color. You gotta have like
Right.
prominent yellow energy and no other kinds of yellow energy before I accept it as a valid solution, commenters.
Bricks. You've got 5
Yellow
seconds to get the hell out of
tone,
the
you could say Fallout New Vegas. It's got a yellow tint to it.
It has a yellow energy to it.
Mankind Divided?
It also has a yellow
Yeah, I
revolution.
mean, Human Revolution, Mankind Divided, very yellow video games.
Oh, yellow, sure.
Garage on official zone business. Now we have it on very good authority that this person is in possession of.
I never
a
asked for
remnant,
piss.
which has taken the form of a car, and well,
And yet,
right, like I said, super official zone business protocol.
What's going on in the story? The text is so tiny.
The lady that is near where we are is fighting with the two guys from the radio about us. It's a very weird way to tell this story.
yeah.
Cover that voice, cuts like a nail gun to the skull. So, Another breacher, huh? How do you outsiders not understand that Arda didn't build that 300-meter wall?
What's your favorite walking simulator?
Unless you're one of the unfortunates who got zapped through.
Okay. Any walking simulator?
I don't give a damn.
I'll decide that.
Beginner's Guide?
Beginner's Guide is definitely a walking sim. That's a good one.
Mumbles, is yours Stanley Parable?
Of course. Of course it is. Although I did do a 3-part video series on Beginner's Guide, and it always touches me. There's something that is so deep and personal to that game, even if it's all fake. It's beautiful.
Yeah, which, boy, I really can't think about how many people did not realize that game was fake.
I know. It's like Blair Witch for our times.
So is Oppie the car?
Will tell you what needs fixing up.
I don't think so.
I was gonna say Blair Witch, if Blair Witch was about, like, what an asshole the actors in Blair Witch were, but actually that was a real problem, apparently. Like, you guys see that article about where, like, they're talking about how they didn't think about the fact that they signed off the rights to use their real names, and then they had to pretend to be dead, and they just got to listen to everybody, everybody, like, hurling all kinds of horrible abuse at them, like, at their fictional characters, but just through their real names, as if they're real people.
Right, like, that's been known for a while, where, like, you know, they did this whole, like, there was this media campaign pre-release, and like, you know, all this stuff where they're talking about, like, oh, the disappearance of these people, and all the actors use their real names.
Well, they had like a History Channel like documentary before the movie even came out.
So you can see here, there's a lot of stuff going on in this video game, and I got to this point and I was like, oh, I've had a couple drinks. This is not what I want to be doing right now. I don't want to be crafting this shit. And I put the game down and it didn't come back.
This is an extreme statement, and I don't expect anyone to empathize with this, but if a video game tracks scrap metal as a going concern, there's a great chance I'm not going to engage with that video game the way the developers were hoping I would.
I love making numbers go up. I'm real big into it.
Hold on, expand further. How would you engage with it differently than what the developers wanted?
Not finding any fucking scrap metal. If it's like you need 80 pieces of scrap metal to upgrade the Chungus, I'll be like, I'm good with the fucking factory default Chungus. I will ride this Chungus with bare and bloody fingers to the finish line.
What I did in Fallout 4, where you need to get a bunch of dooads and doppel whatever, I made it so the junk never made me over encumbered. And I never got any achievements because of it, but it was so worth it. Because then any place I went, I could just nom 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 all of the things and not have to worry.
That's how it should have been for the beginning.
Yeah.
Probably.
What does a scrapper do? Is it a weapon, or does it let us scrap things?
It's for scrapping stuff.
Yeah.
Do we ever get to kill stuff in this game?
I don't know. I didn't get far enough.
It looks pretty.
This seems like
you
a
kill
cool
the shit out of
game
that
to
car.
kill
It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Not
I
cool enough
respect
that
the game.
I would do it, but
I respect that the game licensed some music. It has very big, like, mechanic junkyard feel where you're going around scrapping cars while, like, rock music plays in the background. I dig it. Also, I like the pitter-patter of the rain. The sound design generally across the board has been pretty great, actually.